Shalom. This coming Shabbat, we read Parshat Va-etchanan, the Torah portion found in the beginning of Deuteronomy, which contains one of the most important sentences in our Torah, the Shema. Chapter 6, verse 4, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. The Shema is the cornerstone of our morning and evening services, and is probably the most essential prayer in all of Judaism. It is an affirmation of the oneness of God and the Jewish people's relationship to the Almighty. It is customary to say the Shema before bed, and it is traditionally recited when one believes one's death is imminent. To say the Shema as one's last words, or to have it said on one's behalf as one takes their last breath, is considered a great blessing. As many Jews do, I cover my eyes while reciting the Shema, focusing on each and every word, concentrating on the meaning of each phrase. The words impact me, and the thoughts found in those 6 words constantly remind me of the important ideas to consider. Recently, I find myself understanding the words as some Jewish mystics have, as an expression of 2 critical concepts. Mystics understand the phrase Adonai Eloheinu, the Lord is our God, as many of us do, a declaration that God is the God of Israel, the God who redeemed our people from Egypt, gave us the Torah, led us in the wilderness to the promised land. In other words, God in the personal, with a special relationship with the Jewish people. But it's followed with the words Adonai Echad, the Lord is one. That speaks of the universality of God, a oneness found in all religious expressions. So the Lord is our God, but that same God is the same God found among all who seek the divine. Our God is special to us, but we must never forget that God is equally close to the many who search for the divine. God took the Jewish people out of Egypt and gave us the Torah. But that same God is also found in the stories told by Christians, Muslims, and in faith traditions spoken throughout the world. Stories of the encounter with God told throughout time. The Lord is our God, and the Lord is one with all of us. Sadly, while monotheism has brought much good to the world, the ability to play nice together with other faiths is not one of them. Religious fanaticism is often an expression of only thinking the Lord is our God. We have the only relationship with God, and by definition, you do not. And that's why that next phrase, the Lord is one, for me is very important. It teaches me that God is not in exclusive relationships. God's oneness means that all who yearn for the divine presence are part of the same oneness we feel in our relationship. I close my eyes and remind myself each day with the Shema, listen, the Lord is my God, and I cherish that personal and communal relationship. But the Lord is also one. God's presence is found equally with my neighbors who see God through a different narrative, seek God in different ways, and call God using different names. God is one with us all. Let us please live that way. Shabbat Shalom.